Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be somewhat a sit-down video. I am going to share kind of about my tips on how to get through freshman year and kind of speak about my experience, what I did right. Oh my god, did you see that? There's a duck that's living on my roof and I'm not about it right now. But anyways, I am going to talk a little bit more about my freshman year experience, kind of what I wish I did, or things that I did that were successful and things that I did maybe not so successfully, and how that kind of shaped my experience now and what I've learned from freshman year. And hopefully this will give you some more insight into college life and how you can best succeed and do well and just thrive in college. Yeah, and just a disclaimer in the beginning, like always, this is subjectively my opinion and based on my experiences, not necessarily saying or pushing this onto anyone else, saying that this is everyone's experience, but based on what I've learned, and this is the platform where I can share about it. And yeah, hope you enjoy this video and keep watching if you want to learn how to be successful in your freshman year. Okay, so I have my lovely iPad propped up right in front of me over here where I am just reading through the notes I took on what I'm going to talk about in this video. So the first section is academics, and we're going to talk about classes. For me and my personal experience, I wasn't too hot in my classes. The reason why is because I signed up for 21 credits. Don't know how I ended up doing that. I think originally I was in like a normal amount of credits and then all of a sudden just took on more responsibility unknowingly and not really realizing. So I would definitely say make sure you balance out your course load. You are going to be in your first semester of college. College work is not like high school. Like, as much as you want to think like you're the smartest person, like, oh my god, you got a 4.0 in high school, you're so smart, yay. No, college is like a whole new ball game. You really should definitely divide up your work evenly. Do not take every single hard class imaginable in one semester. I definitely made that mistake, taking like a bunch of math classes, hard prereqs that are like weed out classes. Don't do that. You will end up hating yourself for it and might end up pulling all-nighters, like your girl here who managed to pull 2 all-nighters in a row during final season my freshman year. That is so bad. Like, I haven't pulled an all-nighter since freshman year because I learned how to manage my time better and I learned how to balance out my course load and my schedule. Pro tip. With that also being said, a lot of schools have gen eds, so take advantage of that by exploring multiple other different disciplines of study. I am a business major, but in my freshman year, I wanted to take on a lot more interests, and so I took classes like a religion class, anthropology class, yeah, anything that's like outside of your major. That's the one time you really can just explore and take advantage of like a liberal arts curriculum and learn. Like, who doesn't love learning, right? Next part's going to be about studying, what you should do to succeed in taking your classes. I would say first one is being organized. I'm talking about starting a routine and maintaining that routine and using a planner, whether or not that's Google Calendar or a physical planner. I personally use a physical planner where I write in all my homework. I write deadlines in advance, like exams, final schedules, whatever, just so I know when things are coming up. It'll help with procrastination and getting your stuff done ahead of time and not holding off to the last minute. My second tip for studying is that you learn how to study. You have to figure out how you study best. And the reason why I say this is because from my personal experience, I came from a high school in Florida, a public high school that wasn't really challenging, honestly, in academics. It did not prepare me for college, not in the slightest. And that was definitely one of the biggest challenges for me in college, was learning, like redefining how I studied. And whether that means like making a Quizlet or studying, taking notes on an iPad or reading a textbook before lectures, you need to figure out how you study best, because that is the only way you will succeed in college, is by following that routine of study and knowing what works for you and what doesn't. For me, I cannot procrastinate, because if I procrastinate, I will pull all-nighters and even if I pull an all-nighter studying for classes, I'm still gonna bomb the exam because I won't be able to concentrate or like even process anything if I'm like falling asleep or just like brain dead. So yeah, learn how to study. Now onto the fun stuff. I wanted to talk about extracurriculars in your freshman year. A lot of people, I realize, like to kind of go easy in their freshman year because they don't want to overload themselves, and as much as I agree with that, because I tend to be the type of person who doesn't like to but ends up overloading themselves. Definitely something you should keep in mind, but at the same time, I would say get involved early on, like as early as possible. When you get to college, like join an organization, join a club. It'll only set you up for success in that you get to put on your resume, you have an early opportunity for leadership, and then you also get to meet some really cool and amazing people, especially in your freshman year. It's so important to meet as many people as possible. This is like the start of like a new chapter in your life. It's the best 4 years. You want to surround yourself with the best people, the people that are going to encourage you to be the best version of yourself and push you to just keep thriving and, I don't know, succeed in life. And for me, in my freshman year, what I did is I joined a few business school clubs. I joined like an investment management group, which is more of like a learning opportunity focused club, develop a lot of hard skills, things like that. And then I joined a business fraternity. It's a business fraternity, but also it's really social in that I met so many great people. In my freshman fall, I also joined the orchestra because I'd been playing violin since I was 8 years old, didn't want to drop it yet. And then after that, I also ended up joining a sorority in the spring. Joining clubs is really important because not only are you meeting like people that are like-minded and super intelligent and things like that, whatever, that are really interested in things you're interested in, but you get a direct access to upperclassmen, and upperclassmen are great. Do you want to know why they are great? Because they give you advice and help and are great role models, and then they're also just fun people to be friends with. Like me joining my business fraternity my freshman fall was one of the best decisions. I met so many genuine, smart people that are like either going to work at Google or people that like have their own startups. Like that is so cool to me. And the fact that people are just so different. There are so many people in this world, and like you should take the opportunities that you have to get to know them. Things that you can do to meet more people and to socialize is attend all the freshman social events. All these events are put on so people can meet each other, and it's such a great opportunity to make new friends and really start to build relationships. With that being said, go out, go to parties, go to large events being held
in whatever frat house there is.
Just because you will bump into a lot of people, and it's a great time. Before school, you might already do this, but before you go to college and you're already like accepted and admitted and you're already committed to what school you're going to go to, follow everyone on social media, because why not? You will see them on campus, and you know, it's nice to kind of attach a familiar face even though it's virtual, and that way when you get to campus you already know people and you can already like start conversations, and helps with finding a roommate too. Study outside your room. So do not lock yourself up inside your room. Like, I guess if you really truly study better alone and you have to study alone, then do it in your room. But I say a really great way to meet people is go to the library or go to the dining hall and just sit down and talk with people. It's something that's so fun and like so casual that you can easily do if you're studying with friends. Like, that's awesome. And if you need to be in a quiet spot, just go to the quiet floors of the library, and then when you need to take breaks, take a lap, walk downstairs, meet all other people, and have conversations. This is a funny one that I recommended. Don't get a girlfriend or boyfriend in your first semester of freshman year. So the reason why I'm saying this is because I've seen people, and like everyone knows this, like there's always that person or couple that like is like so consumed with themselves and like misses out on freshman year because they don't meet other people. And if you are going to date someone in your first semester, like, go for it. Like, oh my gosh, you're in love, whatever, do it. But make sure you keep an open mind and you are still meeting people outside of your relationship, and you're making friends in your hall, you're making friends at the dining hall, you're making friends in your classes, something that, like, you know, if that relationship happens to not work out, you still have people to support you and be there for you. And yeah, that's just kind of my 2 cents on relationships in your first semester of college. Don't be afraid to go out of your comfort zone in anything you do. Like, now is the time for you to explore and just be a new person if you want. Like, you don't even have to be the same person you were in high school. I probably might not be. Join clubs that you don't think you would have joined in high school. I don't know, maybe you'll really enjoy that hiking club even if you really hate exercising. I don't know, just something that, like, really pushes you to get out of your comfort zone and just, like, be more open-minded and gain new experiences. Like, college is the best time ever. Anyways, get out of your comfort zone, be confident, be positive, be optimistic, and yeah. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, please give it a like, comment any suggestions or video ideas you have, and subscribe. Hopefully this sit-down video helped you if you are an incoming freshman at any university, and if you're just a college student watching this for some reason, comment down your own advice on what helped you get through freshman year, and something that maybe I didn't touch on, or maybe even if you disagree. Honestly, I don't even care. Just, like, comment. Like, the comment sections are so fun. But yeah, have a fantastic day. Love you guys so much, and I'm gonna hop on a Zoom call with my suite in 7 minutes. But yeah, bye.